Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. Obviously, you would have seen, or some of you would have seen last night, there was extreme thunder and lightning in the UK, much like African thunder and lightning. It was constant, there was a lot of sheet lighting, fault lighting, loud explosions, power cut, torrential rain. I'm in Eastbourne, there's 3 videos I put up. Actually, the last one I just put up now was actually the first one I took. Then there was one I videoed on YouTube, which is the first upload. And then the second one was the last one where it's got the power cut. And then we took everyone to bed with the candles and a fire extinguisher just in case anything happened. Because it was a really extreme. I've never. It has been loud before in the UK, but not that continuous. It's very like African lightning. So I was quite surprised it was like that over here. As I know, I've put videos before, the South African ones. Yeah, so it was interesting. Just to continue with yesterday's stream about how we look at things in religion. I'm not against religion, I'm not attacking religion, I'm just saying that we need to be open-minded about religion as well as we are about false flags and flat earth and all this stuff, because it is a belief and it is something that we've been taught from people that were before us, and we don't know whether it's been co-opted like other things have been co-opted, in the sense that the other things I forgot to mention was examples of the lies that we lead in our life. I know I've mentioned these things a million times. The way we perceive things based on the old ways, the system that we live in currently, such as borders, nationalities, ethnicities, all that kind of stuff. We're all one species. The land, we've given it names, we've cut it up, but it's just land. It's exactly the same wherever it is. There's no such thing as black and white. We're all these things that most of us live with and believe that these are intrinsic, these are actual parts of our day-to-day existence and our life, and these are true. If you try and challenge someone and tell them, no, there's no such thing as black and white, what are you talking about? They probably think that you're being racist for the fact that, wait a minute, why are we judging people based on the colour of their skin? That is a form of racism. Why do we, like I've said, it's just as crazy as if we decided that we're going to categorise people, taxonomy of people based on their eye colour. It's no more logical, it's no more sensible. There is no reason to be classifying each other based on how we look. We're human beings. That's it. You're exactly the same. No matter what colour your skin is, no matter what colour your eyes are, no matter your hair colour, no matter your sex, we're all one species. That's all we should be looking at. We shouldn't be trying to box everyone into different things, because then that's where you get division, where you get ways of putting one person above another, which we've seen historically, and that is why, especially with blacks and whites, that's how it's been done. That was a power struggle, and to live with that system is to continue that. That's why I don't tick those boxes anymore. I don't consider myself white. And if there's more of this, you can listen to on Subtle Infinity. He talks about it a lot as well. Yeah, but there's these things, and there's the division of land. There's lots of things that we perceive in our lives as being true. Like, this is England, I'm English. No, I'm not. This piece of land, well, how do you know what the name is? It's someone who gave it a name. It's had many different names before that. I'm not English. That's just a way to control me. And that's why I was worried about religion, because the problem I have with religion is I've come to the understanding of these things, of that, most of these things are man-made constructs. We gave names to animals and things like that. Different people have different names for them. We've given names to everything that we've seen because we don't know. We woke up from the womb and we were taught the things from our predecessors, but we don't know what this planet is called, what the sun is called. We've just given it names because it's convenient and it's a way to communicate. So now we've got to look at, what about other things that we've been told were they also man-made constructs? And that's where I got into like religion. I believe there is a creator, but I do not know whether what we're taught in text is accurate or whether someone's co-opted that. Because my problem is with the religious text is they don't acknowledge these things. They don't acknowledge the fact. It depends. Well, it depends if they believe that God actually gave us these names for everything, which I don't believe there is evidence for that. So therefore, why doesn't it acknowledge that? Why does the Bible and the Quran acknowledge the fact that, God separated us and made us enemies of each other, countries and stuff? Why, and the acknowledgement of money. I mean, I know it says that money is the root of all evil, but why the religious people? And maybe it's not the text. The text may be fine. It may be the people in power of the text, the controllers, the religious leaders who are abusing these things, and they're maybe brainwashed by the system that they're born into as well, and that they see then the text through those eyes. So it may be nothing wrong with the text. It may just be that the people in power, why are they keeping us within the system? We all know it's unequal, and it is, people are suffering. We're all one species. So why are they acknowledging countries? Why are they acknowledging skin colours? Why are they acknowledging all these things? Why aren't they saying the stuff that I'm saying? And that's not trying to say that, I'm right and they're not, but I'm just trying to think that it is intrinsically true that most of the things that we believe are man-made, and we've got no justification to know whether they're true or not. A tree, is it a tree? Is that the name for it? Those types of things. So the fact that we're divided by land, and that's a way to control us. So my worry is that religion is used as that control as well, and it's a very powerful tool in that sense. So I don't know. Like I'm saying, it could be the text is perfect. It could just be the leaders who are reading it the wrong way, or reading it with the mindset of this old world that we have. So that's my worry. So maybe there is nothing wrong with it, but it just needs to be questioned. Like everything has to be questioned, because we don't want to fall out of one trap into another one. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've answered that. Take care, take it easy, God bless. Peace.